am making a Lair of Darkness Fang Critias deck profile, or Lair of Critias as I like to call it. This deck is a really fun trap-based deck that revolves around unleashing virus after virus. And I just think the deck's really fun. But I'm going to do something different where instead of starting off with the main deck, I'm going to start with the extra deck just because there's only 3 cards and the rest can be literally whenever you want it to be. I play 1 Mirror Force Dragon and 2 Doom Virus Dragon. All 3 used monsters in this deck can only be summoned by using the Fang of Critias on either Mirror Force or the Crush Card Virus Trap. Mirror Force Dragon makes it so your opponent attacks or targets a monster in your field. All cards in their field are destroyed. And Doom Virus Dragon, when it's summoned, lets you look at your opponent's hand, all of their monsters that are face down, and every card they draw for the next 3 turns, or for their next 3 draw phases, and destroy every monster has 1,500 or more attack points. And that lasts even if Doom Virus is destroyed. So, I just love this deck because it just unleashes virus after virus and doesn't give a crap. Starting off with the monsters, for the main deck, I play 2 Tour Guide. Tour Guide getting put to 2 helped this deck a lot because now when you summon it, then it lets you summon Lilith, Lady of Lament with 2,000 attack from your deck with her effects negated, but still contribute for cost, which is great for the field spell. Then I play 3 copies of Arima the Wicked Warden, where you can discard to add 1 Lair of Darkness from your deck to your hand, or tribute a monster to then draw a card. But if you tribute a monster other than itself, then you can add 1 level 8 Dark monster from your deck to your hand, which is usually Darkest Diablos. Then I play 2 copies of Infernal Dragon. It's just a 2,000 attack beat stick that self-destructs after it battles, unless that forces you to tribute something after it attacks, then it's destroyed, and they can tribute something to bring it back. Usually an opponent's monster with Lair, though. Then the boss monster of the deck, 3 Darkest Diablos, Lord of the Lair. This card is fun because you can summon it from your hand by adding it off of Arima when you tribute something on your field. So with Arima, you tribute something on your field other than itself, add Darkest Diablos, and then Darkest Diablos' effect lets you summon it for free. And then Darkest Diablos has 2 effects that can be activated when you Wait. Oh, never mind. And then Darkest Diablos has an effect when you tribute a monster to take, so your opponents take 1 card from their hand and either put it on top or bottom of their deck. That is all I play for the monsters. This deck isn't as much monster based as it is traps. Moving on to the spells, I play 1 Terraforming to search Lair of Darkness, 1 Pot of Avarice if I ever run out of monsters, because that actually does happen every once in a while. 3 copies of the Fang of Critias, so I can summon from the extra deck. And 3 copies of Lair of Darkness. Now, with Fang of Critias, if you don't like it, you can always just take it out and replace it with Super Polymerization and a couple of the other traps in this deck that probably shouldn't be played, but I play anyway, for the Predaplant engine, so that you can search for Super Polymerization and just use your opponent's stuff to summon either Predaplant Triffy Overdum or Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. And then Lair of Darkness, while it's on the field, makes everything dark. And once returned, it lets you tribute an opponent's monster as if it was your own to activate a card effect. And during the end phase, it lets you summon 1 token to that turn player's field for every tribute that happened that turn. So if it's your opponent's turn and there are 3 monsters that were tributed, your opponent gets 3 tokens. And on your turn, if there are 2 monsters tributed, you get 2 tokens during the end phase. And this effect, the summon tokens for the number of monsters distributed for the turn, is a mandatory effect. That is it for the spells I play. Moving on to the traps, I play 2 copies of Full Force Virus, Grinning Grave Virus, Crush Card Virus, and Deck Devastation Virus. Deck Devastation it lets you tribute a dark monster with 2,000 or more attack to destroy all monsters your opponent controls in their hand, and they draw for the next 3 draw phases of their turn, and destroys all monsters with 1,500 or less attack. Crush card lets you do the exact same, except it only lasts for that one turn, and your opponent can destroy 3 more. So you only ever really use Crush card Virus to summon Doom Virus Dragon. Grinning Grave lets you tribute a dark monster that has at least 1,000 attack, and then for every 500 attack points it had, your opponent has to destroy a card from their deck, and if any of those cards they destroy have destruction effects, they can't activate. And Full Force Virus lets you look at your opponent's hand, all monsters on their field, and every card they draw for their next 3 draw phases. And every monster that has 1,500 or less defense is destroyed, which used to be really good against Goki since all our monsters had 0 defense. Next, I play 3 copies of Lost World, Eradicator, Epidemic Virus, Magic Cylinder, and Mirror Force. Lost World lets you target one monster that was special, one of your opponent's monsters that was special summoned, cuts attack in half, and negates effects. Eradicate Epidemic Virus lets you tribute a dark monster that has 2,500 or more attack points. Call either spell or trap. Then you look at all your opponent's set spell and trap cards, all cards in their hand, and every card they draw for their next 3 draw phases, and destroy every card of the declared type. Usually with Eradicate Epidemic Virus, unless you're facing trap-heavy decks like Lair or Altergeist, you're calling spell. Magic Cylinder lets you just negate an opponent's monster that's attacking its attack and deal damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack on field. And Mirror Force lets you destroy your opponent's attack position monsters when an attack is declared. But Mirror Force is another card you use with the Fang of Critias to summon Mirror Force Dragon. Also, with Lost Wind, if your opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck, it gets to reset itself, but gets banished after it leaves the field. That is it for my Lair of Critias deck profile. If you have any ideas what I can do to improve the deck, other than adding really expensive trap cards I don't have and can't afford, like Infinite Impermanence, for example, feel free to comment below. Thanks for watching.